I got it. Good morning, everyone. I hope everybody is doing well. Okay. We're ready to go. All right. Hope everybody's doing well today. Let me find it on here. We can get started. Okay. First person here looks like Mega for Love. Mega for Love. Okay, love looks okay. If you're currently with someone, your current relationship should be functioning well. A little slow and steady wins the race, but well functioning. If you're not with anyone, listen to your intuition and explore your options. You have Earth coming in, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, maybe a Libra. Life is coming into balance. A wish is coming true. New beginnings are on the horizon. There's your Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, and you're no longer holding yourself back. Not bad. Not bad. Aisha, is Chris done with me? Is Chris done with me? No, this person still shows up around you. You're probably going to hear from him soon, maybe within the next couple of days or so. Be wise, general. Be wise, general. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Life changes for you for the better quickly. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Feeling ambitious should make you feel like you can accomplish whatever you set your mind to in March, but also you're no longer holding yourself back and there's a little more financial stability coming in. You're not holding yourself back. Life is moving forward. The hard work you put into work, school, or business comes back and pays off. Not bad. Not bad. Cosmic, why are they taking so long to hire me at GS? Yesterday, my boss said when Holly comes back, I'll be covering Melody for 2 weeks and double the work, no pay increase, and no offer yet. I'm stressed out. Okay, let's see. The bosses, let them, I'm sure you already did, but make sure that they know that you want a permanent job. And it looks like they're just kind of trying to milk it for as long as possible, but they're going to end up most likely hiring you anyway. So something may happen in between the time that you're covering for Melody and Holly coming back. And then you may wind up going back to the Holly position. I'm not convinced that Holly's coming back and staying back. So let's see what happens. I think that she's just trying. I think the company, I don't think the company is in like big financial jeopardy, but I think that they're trying to get away with hiring as least amount of people right now, letting the dust settle between the layoffs and the people that are leaving. And then I think more people are going to leave, but on their own will. And then they'll hire people. They're going to have to. They're going to have to. So frustrating. Kristen, how are you? Been sleepless the last week. Oh, interesting. Interesting. I normally don't have trouble sleeping either. So when I have trouble sleeping, yeah, it gets me pissed off. Nope. Maybe stress. Could be feeling a little anxious or stressed. It should pass. I'm going to say maybe within the next week or so, it should change. Cause for celebration comes in around stress, anxiety, moving into the past. Life changes for the better quickly. Perseverance pays off and things move forward. It's temporary. It's temporary. Good morning. Everything else is going well? John, for this weekend. Life changes for you for the better quickly, and you have choices and options coming in around social activity. Maybe spending time with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Money comes in, finances improve. A new journey begins. The hard work you put into work, school, or business comes back and pays off. Not bad. Martisha, good morning. Weekend messages and money. Okay, let's do weekend first. For the weekend, take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Listen to your intuition. Something nice may happen around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home, entertaining at home, whatever it is, it would be positive. You have good luck coming in, or your luck is changing, and you also may have money coming in. Listen to your intuition. Happiness comes in, or something happens over the weekend that makes you happy. That's pretty good. And then money messages. Money looks okay. You have money flowing to you. That's usually earned income. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan, or putting money aside for something can make you feel relieved. Good news comes in around money. Finances are improving. Maybe slow and steady wins the race, but big picture, things look okay. Things look okay financially. Oh, okay, Kristen, I will. Good. You have a great weekend, too. And I will talk to you soon. Cosmic, I'd rather be a receptionist at this point. I did voice my interest for that. What are the chances I get the job instead, because what I do now is too much for too little pay? I think that's why everybody's leaving. You could get the receptionist job. Yeah. You could get that receptionist job as permanent, but they may move you around, you know, to cover people while they need, like, this Melody person and the Holly person. But if you want to be the receptionist, they have to hire somebody permanent anyway, and I think it's going to be you. Just make sure that they know exactly what you want, because I agree with you. You may as well, you know, not work harder for less money. That's ridiculous. But that may be why people are leaving. Ronnie, will they find out what's wrong with my truck? Yeah. Yeah, they will. They'll figure it out. That's annoying. Okay. Okay, let me just email it to me. That's fine. I did a whole bunch last night. I think I did 7 last night. I have to put the picture up, and I'm doing more tonight because I got a couple of people that already emailed me. Palak, career. Lay down the laws, set boundaries, explore your options, and the hard work that you put into your career and perseverance comes back and pays off. You're making decisions that are pushing career forward. You may be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. You have the world at your feet. Life's moving forward. You know, explore your options, because it could lead you to success around more money coming in between now and the end of this year. Mariana, love for this month. Love for this month looks a little slow. Nothing bad is happening. It just may be slow. Now, if you're currently with someone, current relationship should be average, well-functioning, grounded, and stable, but not all that much is changing. If you're not with anyone, I wouldn't expect all that much to change between now and the end of March. A little slow. Shar, love. Well, you got Empress here bringing in love and money, or more of it, and you have a committed relationship here. If you're already with this person, things look good. If you're not with anyone, you can expect life to change for the better quickly when you express your wants and needs around love. You have a well-balanced, well-functioning relationship coming in. Could be possibly with a Scorpio or a Taurus. New beginnings are on the horizon, so most likely it's new energy if you're not with anyone right now. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past, but if you're feeling undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready and explore your options. Ina for the weekend. Ina for the weekend. You have a new journey that begins. Life is changing for the better quickly. Listen to your intuition. With growth, change, and transformation around social activity, you may have choices and options. Could be spending time with a Leo, maybe spending time with a Scorpio. Lay down the laws, set boundaries. Anxiety eases and moves into the past when you take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Emily, near future for Jane and me. Slow and steady wins the race, but communication is either coming in or picking up. You're listening to your intuition. You should be spending time together. There also could be travel around the situation. Not bad. Aries sun, love. Okay, if you're currently with someone, your current relationship should be okay, well-balanced, well-functioning, and making decisions that push things forward. If you're not with anyone, you have fire coming in, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, or possibly a Libra. Exploring your options around love could lead you to success. Perseverance around love pays off. Alpha, general. Negativity moves into the past, and the hard work you put into work, school, or business comes back and pays off. You may have good news that comes in around your career. Maybe thinking about starting a side business, side project, side hustle. If you decided to do so, it would be a little slow and steady wins the race, but it would be successful big picture. If you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Listen to your intuition. You could be spending time with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Amy for the weekend for Sunny. Negativity has moved into the past, and personal and professional relationships should be functioning well. Romance may be heating up. They may be spending time with like family and friends, and then also romance is heating up. That could be two separate things. Teamwork is favored around whatever it is they decide to do this weekend. Maybe thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study, and they're taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Not bad. Not bad. Whoops. See, I'm up to Emin. Does A think about me? Does A think about me? You may pass through this person's mind on occasion, but they're not like thinking about anything specific or ruminating over anything at this time. Summer love, love. Exploring your options around love is suggested right now, and slow and steady wins the race. I wouldn't dive into anything head first because it could be like a little dysfunctional and cause like trouble. But exploring your options is fine. You have new beginnings on the horizon that may be bringing in success around love. Got a couple of people here. You have an Aquarius, you have a Sagittarius, you might have an Aries coming in. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and life moves forward towards greener pastures, and you're not looking back on the past. Life is moving forward. Not bad. M&M, general. M&M, general. You've got feeling ambitious to be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to, and a new journey begins. You're not looking back on the past. Life is moving forward, and you're feeling happy and content. You could be spending time with a Taurus, maybe spending time with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, although Cancer comes up the strongest. Something nice may happen around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home, whatever it is, it would be positive. Hi, Adonis. Jamie and Brianna, Aries. Look out for having an argument or a disagreement, and you might be feeling a little stressed out or like things are unsuccessful. But I would give the situation a little bit of space. Slow and steady wins the race. Disappointments will heal and move into the past, and communication should either come in or pick up, maybe sometime in the month of April. Old wounds are starting to heal and move into the past, but the situation looks like it needs a little bit of time. Aditya, will Esha accept my love proposal? Will Esha accept my love proposal? I think so. You got a good shot. Got a bet. Better than a 70% chance, yes, she will. Awesome. What are Paola's thoughts following her office visit in the UK? It may have like relieved anxiety around the situation. May feel like there's opportunity for growth, change, and transformation. Maybe feeling relieved, happy, content. And may feel like the visit has given her like direction or a plan of action. Whatever it is, it's positive, but I don't know who she is, but she may be feeling like now she knows what direction to go in. It looks pretty good. Like it was successful. Migu for the next 24 hours. Life changes for you for the better quickly when you express your wants and needs around both personal and professional relationships. And if you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Life comes into balance. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You may have choices and options around social activity. Not bad. Hey, John, how you been? Long time no see. General until mid-April. General until mid-April. Pretty good. You've got take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, and walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Life's moving forward and you're ready for it. Could be spending time with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Teamwork is favored around work, school, or business, and romance may be heating up. If you're currently with someone, current relationship looks good. Not with anyone, magician may be bringing in new energy. Could be air, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. The hard work you put into business seems to come back and pay off, and you have a wish that comes true. Not bad. Not bad. Lita, do you see anything happening with me and H? I met him on the app, and I don't have high hopes. Just curious if not anything you see in love. Because could anything transpire between Lita and H? you got plenty of potential. I mean, you got the Empress here bringing in love and money. I would explore the option with H. If for some reason you wind up not liking this person or whatever happens, happens. You also have fire coming in, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and Earth, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Disappointments are healing and moving into the past. Listen to your intuition and explore your options. Not bad. Not bad at all. Dakota for today. Maybe spending time with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Could hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Life may change for you for the better quickly. You're no longer holding yourself back. You're listening to your intuition. You have a new venture that begins, and you may be planning travel. Not bad. Alessandra, me and Eric, the Cancer. Things look a little bit out of balance, and like there's indecision or two people that are just not on the same page. Like Three of Pentacles, Two of Swords are both in reverse. Justice is in reverse. So I would express your wants and needs around the situation or discuss what's happening, because it doesn't look like the two of you are on the same page, and that may lead to disappointments. Hi, Ivo. Magician's Heart, love. Disconnect from, walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Anything that's making you anxious, out of balance, or not functioning well. The suggestion would be to leave it in the past. And then you have romance heating up with a wish that comes true, and life may be moving forward towards greener pastures with long-term potential. But anything that's like broken, not functioning well, may just be like stuck and stagnant. It may be time to cut ties with whatever that is. And then life moving forward could have a water sign coming in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Life's moving forward, not backwards. Come on, General. You may be thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study. You could be spending time with a Gemini or a Virgo. A new journey begins. You have Empress bringing in love and money, or more of it. Not bad. Feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to, but slow and steady wins the race. Life's moving forward. Not bad, not bad. Virta, next 24 hours with boyfriend M, expecting to see him. Will I? I'm not convinced that you're going to see each other. I don't know, when was the last time you saw each other? Because the way that it reads is kind of like putting it off, or like kicking the can down the road. Like, we'll do it tomorrow. We'll do it tomorrow. But it doesn't seem like it's happening right now. It seems slow. I'm only getting a 33% chance, yes, that you will see each other. But let's see what happens. Anthony, what big changes are coming to my dating and sex life with the ladies? Could have some new choices coming in and a wish coming true. All of a sudden, things may pick up and move forward with choices. You have fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You may have a Gemini. You also could have a Libra coming in. Exploring your options leads to success around love. Don't hold back. Crescent Moon, what will the communication be like when DS and I talk Monday evening or Tuesday? It looks like catching up or small talk. It doesn't look like it's anything heavy or serious, but it looks pleasant, well-balanced, well-functioning, pleasant. It should go well, whatever it is. Cosmic love for the first half of 25, anyone coming in. Yeah, you have choices and options coming in. You could have an Aries coming in, may have a Scorpio coming in. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past. Life is moving forward. Lay down the law, set boundaries, and with the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities that could be bringing in a new journey around romance. You may even have a Libra coming in. Let's see what happens. Emily for the weekend. Emily for the weekend. Life changes for the better quickly when you listen to your intuition. You're making decisions that push life forward. Maybe spending time with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. The hard work you put into work, school, or business comes back and pays off. Teamwork is favored. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. YP, Sats has a divorce case pending in court and heading for a trial. What is the universe's message about the outcome? It looks really messy. I mean, it looks like things may be at a standstill, not much may be happening, but then it looks like things are out of balance, two people that aren't on the same page, filled with disappointment, but then it looks with the Two of Cups like there could be a reconnection at some point between these two people. And then it looks like, it looks like it's a winding road. I don't know, the Two of Cups upright is not showing like divorce, final divorce would be Two of Cups in reverse. The weight of the world is on somebody's shoulders, but then somebody's walking away and then they may come back. It looks like it's a roller coaster ride. Kind of crazy. It looks kind of crazy. What are they called? I don't know where Avery's lunchbox is. I didn't bring her lunchbox. Was that the bowls didn't fit in the lunchbox? I put 2 bowls in her bag, one with pierogies and the other with edamame beans, and then 2 oranges and an apple. That should be enough, right? I hope that I actually put it in the bag. If I have to, I'll run out and get her a sandwich. But anyway, sorry about that. Yeah, this divorce looks like it's somewhat of a roller coaster. So there may be a lot of twists and turns before they finally actually get divorced. Let's see what happens. Holy God. I did, yeah, I did. Kimon General, I did. Amu, love. Amu, love. Okay, when it comes to love, walking away from anything that's no longer serving you would be suggested. If you're feeling undecided, it's okay not to make any decisions until you're ready, and slow and steady wins the race. That's fine. But if you're in a relationship that's currently well functioning, leave the past in the past. Don't make any decisions about anything until you're ready. Life moves forward with divine guidance. If you're not with anyone, new energy comes in. Could be a Libra, could be a Sagittarius. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and life is moving forward towards greener pastures. And then for the upcoming 5 days with O, upcoming 5 days with O. It looks a little slow and steady wins the race, but expressing your wants and needs around this situation may be beneficial. Listen to your intuition. Communication is either coming in or picking up. If you're feeling undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Liz, love general. Slow and steady wins the race, but life is moving forward towards greener pastures. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. You have a fire here, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You might have a Gemini here. Expressing your wants and needs around love may be helpful. And with the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Happiness comes in around love. Not bad. Not bad. Shonda, how does Sagittarius feel about me? Pretty good. May find you to be confident, compassionate, like patient, compassionate, easy to get along with, kind-hearted, caring, attractive, loyal, down-to-earth, successful, and hardworking. Pretty good. Pretty good. Sarah, why isn't M replying to my texts? It's been a few hours. He did the same thing yesterday. Fool is in reverse. Something will get revealed around the situation that may need to be dealt with, but it doesn't look like it's anything. It may be like this person's just been busy, like that kind of a thing, and doesn't have time to answer in the moment. It doesn't look like it's anything serious, and that may be what gets revealed. I wouldn't worry about it. Queen City, love for the next 24. Good morning. Love for the next 24. For the next 24, you've got new beginnings on the horizon that lead to success around work, school, or business. As far as love is concerned, it looks a little slow. If you're currently with someone, your current relationship should function okay. Like nobody's holding themselves back. Things look okay, but if you're not with anyone, it's probably going to be a little slow. Not much is happening. Looks like a better day for like rest, relaxation, and self-care, and like kind of slow, kind of a slow day. Shonda, what is Emily's issue with me at my job? At my court job. What is Emily's issue with me at my court job? Who is this person to you? It doesn't, I mean, it reads a little bit more like it's more about her than it is you. She's feeling stressed, weighed down, burdened, overly anxious. Hermit in reverse, she may feel as if she's done something wrong. She's not willing to take responsibility for it. And she may feel like there's growth, change, and transformation around you. Could she be competing with you about something? Or she may feel like you're like competition for her. Yeah, she feels like thrown out of balance or inadequate. It's her problem, not yours. But I don't know who she is to you. Like if she's just another coworker, I would just ignore her. Now, is this person from the school going to reply back to me, or am I going to worry that Avery has no lunch? Well, they uploaded pictures. Hope every kid's not eating but her. We had to stop at CVS and pick up something for her to bring to show and tell because we blasted out of here this morning so early we forgot. She wins the silver medal in the competition and she wants to bring slime for show and tell. What about the medal you just won? Anyway, didn't matter. We forgot it. We forgot everything. Where am I here? Hang on. Vicky, for the rest of today and tomorrow. For the rest of today and tomorrow. You have growth, change, and transformation, and perseverance pays off. Life's moving forward towards greener pastures. Listen to your intuition. Have a new beginning on the horizon with the Ace of Pentacles. I don't know what that is, but whatever it is, it would be positive. And something could happen tomorrow that makes you happy with the sun. Not bad. Dr. Sony, Kashal the Pisces, true intentions for me, seems to be interested in me, but is he even serious? Okay, let's see. I do think that this person is interested in you, and I do think that they're serious. Yeah. You have somebody else around you, too. You have an Aries around. Oh, I got a message here. Oh, they got the bowls. Okay. Multitasking here. Mystery, general for the next 48 hours. General for the next 48 hours. You have choices and options that come in around social activity. Life comes into balance. Life is moving forward towards greener pastures. Disappointments heal and move into the past. A wish comes true, and your perseverance pays off around work, school, or business. Not bad. Listen to him snoring. Jeez. You're right over there, Cyrus? Pallavi, love. When it comes to love, you've got choices and options coming in. Fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. But Sagittarius comes up strongest, and then water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. But Cancer and Scorpio come up strongest. Listen to your intuition. Explore your options. Leads to success around love. Listen to your intuition. Not bad. Not bad. Hi, Mel. Vicky got my appointment for breast clinic on Wednesday for results. I think a little concerned because the clinic is only open on Monday. But as you know, I'll be asking you about this close to the time. I'm dreading it. I mean, it is ridiculous to me that you have to wait so long. I mean, it's crazy. This has been going on since before the holidays, right? It's crazy. Well, good luck with everything. I hope everything goes well. Ridiculous. Hello, my uncle texted me out of nowhere. I haven't talked to him since last month. Did something happen that I missed? He takes care of my grandma. I don't think anything terrible happened. I think he's just checking in or catching up. Yeah. Lady Sunshine, general for next week. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. You may be spending time with the Sagittarius, being guided by the divine towards greener pastures. Something nice may happen around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. You may reconnect with an old friend or somebody from the past. Listen to your intuition and life moves forward. Maybe working on a new creative project or creative hobby. Pretty good. Sag Girl is, I'm going to give me a ring. I don't see a ring coming in around this. I don't see a gift coming in as of right now. Mystery, general for the next 48. General for the next 48. Lay down the law, set boundaries. It'll serve you well. New beginnings are on the horizon that lead to success. You may be spending time with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You have new beginnings on the horizon that lead to success around work, school, or business. And you have money coming in. Finances may be improving. A wish comes true around feeling a little bit more financially secure. You could have an Aquarius around. Cat, I don't see that. Oh, there it is. Cat, how does Gus really feel about me? They find you to be strong, confident, hardworking, successful, down-to-earth, kind-hearted, caring, independent, a loyal friend. Pretty good. Hello, okay, good, because my family is the type to say that they're okay, but in reality, they're not, so it makes me worry. I think things are okay as of right now. Susie, full moon spell. Oh, what are your intentions? Do you want to email it to me, or you can tell me here? I'll write it down. If I can find my pen. Where's my other book? There it is. Oh, email it to me. Okay, that's fine. Let me just write down the people that emailed me for today. Oops. Sridhar. Will my elder daughter pursue her dream job by this year? I think that she will be this year, yes. Ruchi, what's coming in next in love? What's coming in next in love? You've got things could change for you for the better quickly. Exploring your options could lead to success around love. You've got a Scorpio and a Cancer coming in. Choices and options, life could change for you for the better quickly. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Explore your options leads to a committed relationship that's well functioning and it may have long-term potential. You also may have a Sagittarius around. PG, love for the rest of March. Things look a little slow or a little out of balance, and you may find things are like a little disappointing. Nothing terrible is happening. It just may be that not much is happening, and that may be a little disappointing. It looks slow. It looks slow. John, it's been a long time figuring out my business, what to do and how, so I took a long break from everything. Okay, great. Great. Yeah, things do look like they're going to improve. Crescent, what will the communication... Oh, I did that one. Come on, I did. Vicky, I did. John, will my ex, the Taurus, reconnect with me? You know, it looks like there will be opportunity to reconnect with this Taurus. The funny thing is, the way that it reads is like Taurus may come back or may be looking to reconnect, and you may have already moved on or maybe in a different place at that point, but you'll be the one that comes to the crossroads where you make the decision whether or not things move forward. So let's see what happens with that. Interesting. Emin, A's thoughts about me going with S to visit Avenue 77 site conflicts. May not be thrilled about it, right? But like it shows like they may be feeling a little argumentative, but I don't think that they're going to say anything about it because they may feel like on some level you're doing what you need to do. Like, well, it's something that you have to do. Yeah. And I think it's okay. Rimmel General. Rimmel General. Feeling ambitious to be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Money comes in, finances improve, life moves forward towards greener pastures. Listen to your intuition. You've got feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. The weight of the world slips off your shoulders. When money comes in, finances improve. Not bad. Mihak General for the next 15 days. Cause for celebration comes in around taking time for yourself. Rest, relaxation, and self-care. The weight of the world slips off your shoulders. Negativity moves into the past. Listen to your intuition. You may be feeling like you have a wish that comes true around finances improving. A disappointment is healing and moving into the past. Life is moving forward. Not a bad couple of days. Not a bad couple of weeks. Maybe planning travel or thinking about or talking about planning travel. There may be travel on the horizon, but I don't know if that's going to be within the next 15 days. Taylor for today for me and A. Today for me and A. Things look a little slow today, so it depends what you have planned. If you have something planned with this person, you're probably going to go along with your plan. I don't see much changing. If you don't have anything planned, things will look a little slow, or you may feel like not much is happening. It looks like, I mean, with Ace of Pentacles in reverse, it's kind of like lack of planning or like a missed opportunity. Nothing bad. It just doesn't, it may be that not much is happening. Shot home, me and boyfriend Jay, what do I need to know? What do I need to know? The boyfriend looks like they're pulling their energy back, or their energy is elsewhere. Listen to your intuition and take some time away from the situation. You want to try to get the situation back to balance. It looks like there may be something that gets revealed around the situation that could need to be dealt with. At that time, then I would discuss it. But right now, I would just kind of like give them a little bit of space because it looks as if they're pulling away. Stacy for today. You have lay down the law, set boundaries. It'll serve you well. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. Money comes in, finances improve. Disappointments heal and move into the past. You've got take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You may get good news that comes in around work, school, or business. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and life moves forward. Not bad. Oh, Melissa, yeah, I got yours. Yeah, it's done. You sent it the other day, right? I did it last night. I did it, Melissa, last night. And when I post the picture, I have 2 people with, you'll see when I post the picture. I'll just, don't worry about it. When I post the picture, I'll label it so you know which one's yours. If you just sent them today, then email me. But if you were the one that sent it the other day, it's done. Stacy, general for the weekend. For the weekend, you have listen to your intuition. You'll have choices and options. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and new beginnings are on the horizon. Listen to your intuition. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Don't be afraid to walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Crescent Moon. May I ask a clarifying question? What is DS's thoughts and reaction when I reach out Monday or Tuesday? They seem kind of neutral. They don't have a big response. When you finally get to speak to this person, it looks like a pleasant conversation, but they're kind of neutral. They may be curious as to what it is you want to talk about, and things look a little out of balance, like Six of Pentacles is in reverse, but they don't have like they don't really have a reaction. It's like you call, they answer kind of a thing. And they may be like, oh, curious as to what it is you're calling for or what you want. Macy, general for the day. Lay down the law, set boundaries. It'll serve you well. You have money coming in, finances are improving, and you could be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. Things may change for you for the better quickly. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. You may be spending time with an Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, or possibly an Aries. Not bad. Not bad. Stephanie, any luck? You could have luck coming in around a new job or business opportunity that brings in more money, that makes you feel better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Old wounds heal and move into the past. You may feel relief around career moving forward. Susie, general for the weekend. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. Life comes into balance, and you may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. You may have choices and options that come in around social activity. You could be planning travel, maybe a road trip. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. Not bad. Maggie, romance for the spring of 25. Empress is bringing in love and money, or more of it, and you could have success coming in around a wish coming true. You have a fire sign here, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You also might have an Aquarius coming in. Explore your options around love leads to success. Maybe a Sagittarius too. Being guided by the divine towards greener pastures. I mean, you can do a full moon. You can do spells on specific people. You can. I don't really suggest it because I don't think it's going to work. If you want to do it, yeah, you can do it. Nothing bad will happen. It just may be that nothing is going to happen. It's better, in my opinion, to manifest the opportunity. Like, in other words, it's usually more successful to say, I'm looking for love to come in or manifest a relationship than I'm looking for a relationship with a certain person, because that certain person has free will. And if they want to be in a relationship, they'll pursue it. Lighting a candle and imagining somebody's mind is going to change, it just doesn't work. You can do it. I just wouldn't suggest it. I think people are more successful when they put it out into the universe and let the universe, like, make it happen. But you can do it. I did that one. Starfall. Love. When it comes to love, you've got cause for celebration that comes in around exploring your options, setting boundaries, and not settling for less than you want or deserve. Empress is bringing in love, money, more of it. A new journey begins that brings in relief. If you're already with someone, current relationship looks good. Set boundaries if you need to. Not with anyone. You could have water coming in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Although Cancer comes up the strongest, you also have a Libra here. Happiness comes in around love when you don't settle for less than you want or deserve. Violet, how can I deal with an annoying, insecure coworker? Set boundaries. Set boundaries. So you have setting boundaries, listen to your intuition, and keep your distance. Like, I don't know exactly what they're doing to you, but set boundaries. You're not there to entertain them, so disconnect, do what you got to do, and kind of like, I would be nice to them, but you don't have to like listen to their crap. You know, you have to set boundaries with this person, because they come off as somebody who is needy, and the more that you give to them, the more they're going to try to take, and you don't need that. Be wise, work for the rest of the month. Work for the rest of the month. Looks good. You have a new journey that begins. Good news comes in. You're listening to your intuition. You're feeling ambitious to be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and so does anxiety. Stacy, general for Sunday. Sunday looks okay. You have maybe spending time with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Money may be coming in. Teamwork is favored. And something could happen that makes you happy. Not bad. And Lourdes, work for the rest of the month. Work looks good. You've got new beginnings on the horizon, good news coming in, and feeling relief around making decisions that push career forward. Maybe paying off a bill of debt or a loan. Perseverance pays off. You're feeling focused and driven, and you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Not bad. RK for tomorrow. RK for tomorrow. Perseverance pays off around whatever it is you're putting time and effort into tomorrow. A disappointment or a heartache is healing and moving into the past. You're no longer holding yourself back. Maybe spending time with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Something nice may happen around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. Whatever it is, it would be positive. Sharia for the weekend. You have listened to your intuition, and the hard work that you put into work, school, or business comes back and pays off. Maybe toying around with going back to school or learning a new area of study. Maybe spending time with an Aries. You have the world at your feet. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. And you may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. Melissa, current energies about downtown job when they saw my application and resume. Energy is good. Mutual respect. You got justice here. I wouldn't be shocked if you heard from them and things move forward towards greener pastures. You have a wish that could come true around the situation. Not bad. B, can I know what my mom wants to say to me? All right, I don't know exactly what this person is going to try to say to you, or what the conversation is going to be exactly. But it looks like She could be saying to you that she thinks that you're smart, intelligent, that she may recently have been doing some soul searching or spending time contemplating something, may find that you're smart, intelligent, you have great intuition, may tell you that maybe that like proud of you, impressed by you. I don't know if you've recently accomplished something or if you're in the middle of accomplishing something, and maybe feeling more grounded and stable. There also could be an apology coming in for something. I don't know what that is, but they may say that they were sorry about something. Red, reading on MS and AP's relationship this weekend. It looks a little bit out of balance. Nothing terrible is happening, but like one person may feel like they have a long road ahead of them. Moon is in reverse. Something may get revealed that could need to be dealt with. Somebody may be repressing emotions or feeling like they're not like expressing exactly how they feel. It's an okay weekend. Nothing terrible is happening, but things could be a little bit out of balance or a little bit stressful or disconnected. Kind of a weird weekend. Emin, do you see Kay developing a romantic interest? His actions recently became more subtle towards me. Can I do a spell to manifest a relationship with someone? You can, but I don't suggest it because it usually doesn't work. You know, it's like you can't take away somebody's free will. So if somebody wants to be in a relationship, they're going to pursue the relationship. If they don't want to be in a relationship, like lighting a candle isn't going to change that. I mean, I don't find that to be successful. Successful spells are usually when you let the universe do the guiding. You know, it's like we think we know what we want, we think we know what's best for us, but we usually don't. And trying, usually it's nothing bad would happen, it just most likely wouldn't work. I don't see that Kay has feelings, like romantic interest as of right now, but there is potential for something to develop at some point. So let's see what happens with it. Something could change. Right now it looks like it's like coworkers or like platonic friends. It looks more like coworkers. But let's see what happens. And see, how long will it take my attorney to write a letter? Maybe 2 weeks or within 2 weeks. Not too long. Nas, what's coming next? I need something a little bit more specific. It's too broad. Like, what's coming next? Lunch. Do you see what I mean? Like, I need something a little bit more specific. What's coming next as far as what? Lucinda, general for the next few weeks. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Life moves forward towards greener pastures. Listen to your intuition. You've got good luck coming in. You may be spending time with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Something may happen that makes you happy. Maybe spending time with a Gemini, and you may be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. What's coming next in your love life for Nas? Okay, we could do that. What's coming next in love for Nas? New beginnings on the horizon that lead to success. You'll have choices and options if you're not with anyone right now. Exploring your options leads you to success, but if you're feeling undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Could be spending time with a Libra, maybe spending time with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and you could hear from somebody that you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Explore your options and don't look back. Life is moving forward, so energy coming in would most likely be new. Clara, romance coming in anytime soon. Could be this spring. You may have choices and options that come in around the spring with a new journey that could begin with a Libra or a Scorpio. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities that bring you successfully through to a committed relationship that's successful in moving forward. Not bad. XXX, anything in love coming in. You've got a committed relationship coming in that should be well balanced, well functioning, a new journey begins. It also looks like somebody from your past could be returning. You may have Earth here, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You could have an Aquarius, possibly a Scorpio, and a Libra. So you might have choices and options coming in around love. Aw, B, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, the reading, though, if it's coming from the other side, I usually use the spirit cards, so I would rather use these. But it looks like she probably feels like she didn't do something by you right. I think everybody feels like that when they look back on life. So there is something that she may be feeling sorry for or apologizing for, but also be very proud of. They're probably two different things. But let's take a look at the spirit cards, because I like that better for people that have crossed over. Five of Earth, fear surrounding money, the wisdom to accept help from others, uncertain self-employment. The wisdom to accept help from others, if you're one of those like me that don't ask anybody for anything. Ace of Earth, the inflow of abundance, a promising business venture, important documents, or contracts. I wouldn't be surprised if you're going to be a business owner if you're not already. Knight of Air, intelligent, decisive, idealistic, and tireless. Events that occur with great speed. Take time to carefully review your options. You've got creative solutions. Not bad. If you're thinking about becoming a business owner, and if you're not, you probably will be at some point. T-Vet for today. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. If you've had an argument or a disagreement with someone, it should resolve itself and move into the past. Maybe spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and life moves forward. Not too bad. Not too bad. Butterfly egg, blue cards. Nine of Earth, enjoy life's little luxuries, spending quiet time alone, successful self-employment. Strength, Archangel Ariel, great inner strength, release harsh judgments, forgiveness, and compassion. The Dreamer, Archangel Metatron, a leap of faith, follow your dreams, unexpected opportunities. Emmett, is A argumentative that we put S to manage with our own investments? That may be why, yeah, maybe annoyed by it. That's possible. Oh, Susie, let me check my email. Hang on. Yes, I got it. I got it. You can do a spell to enhance communication. Yeah, I mean, you could do a spell for anything, but the greater chance something is going to work is when you put something out into the universe and you let the universe send it to you. So increasing communication, it goes back to the same thing. If somebody wants to speak to you, they reach out to you. If it's like any other relationship. Like I have friends that I speak to very frequently. I have friends I don't speak to frequently. Nobody has to put a spell on me to make me talk to them, and vice versa. Like if I want to talk to my friend Amy, I'll reach out to her. Like, and sometimes we talk frequently, sometimes we'll go weeks without talking. It's not like a big deal, but free will is involved. So I don't believe you can change somebody else's free will by doing some kind of a spell. People do it. People like make a lot of money doing it. People do all kinds of things and charge all kinds of crazy fees. The reason why I don't do it, I mean, I will do it. A $5 spell, we could do it. It's not the end of the world. The worst that will happen is that nothing will happen. But if you're trying to force or manipulate a situation that isn't working, lighting a candle to me isn't going, in my opinion, isn't going to do much. If you want to talk to somebody more, then you have to put more effort into speaking to them or cultivating the relationship. If it's not happening on its own organically and you put in a little bit more effort, that could work. If it's not working, the candle isn't going to help it. Do you see what I'm saying? It's like anything that's got to be forced or manipulated that is not happening on its own most likely won't change with a candle. But putting love out into the universe, like, hey, I'm not dating anyone, I'm looking for somebody special to come into my life, and setting it for, hey, send me loved options, that's usually more successful because it's more opportunity. It's like walking into the mall and saying, well, I'm going to buy an outfit, rather than walking into the mall and saying, well, I have to buy a blue outfit. Like, could you find the blue outfit? You could, but most likely if you just go in with an open mind and you're not looking for something specific, you'll find something. So that's my opinion. You could do whatever you want. Where am I now? Lucky General. Something is happening that makes you happy around career, work, school, business, career. You might be thinking about starting a side business, side project, side hustle, whatever it is, it would be successful. You have choices and options coming in around social activity. You may be planning travel. You may be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Old wounds heal and move into the past. And life begins to move forward towards greener pastures, especially where career and finances are concerned. Dee Dee, hi boo. Any good news for soon for Mr. RR? Any good news coming in for Mr. RR? They may have good news coming in around work, school, or business, or money. They may be feeling that there are areas of their life that have been stuck or stagnant will now start to move forward. They have a wish come true around success coming in around work, school, or business. They may be planning travel. With the Magician, they have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Not bad. Not bad. B, can I have a general for this weekend? Disappointments heal and move into the past. New beginnings are on the horizon. You could have money coming in. Finances are improving. You may be spending time with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Pisces comes up very strong around you, so does Scorpio. But you may be reconnecting with an old friend or someone you haven't seen in a while. Life comes into balance. New beginnings are on the horizon. And feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. It is manipulation. Spell work is manipulating energy. Yeah, it absolutely is. Yeah, if you look up spell work, it's actual manipulation of energy. That's what it is. Isabella, Pisces today, accept and eat the cake that I sent last night. Happy I sent the cake and not throw it away. I don't think that they threw the cake away. I think that they may be feeling awkward about it, or there's an awkwardness around this situation. I don't know what that is. I don't know what your relationship is to this person, but there's something around the situation that's out of balance with the Six of Pentacles in reverse. I don't think they threw it away though, so maybe they are going to eat it, but there's something that makes them feel weird or awkward about it. I don't know what that is. Isabella P, finances and work for the rest of March. It looks good. Things are moving forward. You have a new beginning here. The hard work that you put in comes back to you. You have choices and options, and money is flowing to you. Pretty good. Pretty good. Charlie, can you see anything good happening? You may be working on a new creative project or creative hobby. You could have money coming in. Finances may be improving. Maybe making decisions that push your career forward. Anxiety is easing and moving into the past. And success is coming in around like work, school, or business. Sharon, did Pa Ham send his older brother to look me over? I had a crush on him as a very little girl. And I happened to meet again 2 years ago. Okay, let's see. I don't think he sent his brother to look you over. I don't know what the brother's involvement is, but I don't think that was the case. Is there anybody here I haven't answered for yet? I didn't see your question. Post the question. Lizette, money. Money looks okay. You've got new beginnings on the horizon that lead to success around finances improving. You could be adding a new stream of income. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan may make you feel relieved. Not bad. Kuchu, love. May have choices and options that come in around love. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Now you have the Fool in reverse, which can indicate that something may get revealed that could need to be dealt with around love. I don't know what that is. Empress is bringing in love and money or more of it, and you have the world at your feet. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past. Listen to your intuition and walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. If you're not with anyone, you could have water coming in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, or air, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Sammy, money. Finances look okay. You have money coming in, the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. You may get good news that comes in around finances, and the hard work you put into work, school, or business comes back to you and makes you feel better compensated, better respected around finances improving. Listen to your intuition and lay down the law, set boundaries around your career. It could be bringing more money in this, like over the course of the spring. Not bad. Not bad. Alice, love for me in Vegas. Does he want to reconcile? I'm not giving up on him and prove that I changed. Serious. At this point, I don't see him looking to reconcile. You've got the Knight of Cups is in reverse. A Tower moment and the Six of Rods is in reverse. So you know what I would do? I would just give the situation a little bit of space. Just take a little bit of time away from the situation and let's see if things change. But you can't force things to change. You may have to just give it a little bit of time. Alan, today I have a job interview. Wish me luck. You got being guided by the divine towards greener pastures could lead you to a new job or business opportunity that makes you feel better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. It should go well. You should be fine. CG, S and I. It looks like there's distance between the two of you and disappointment. So it depends where you guys are in this relationship. It looks like somebody has walked away from the situation, or there may be anxiety or disappointment around it. But it doesn't look like two people that are on the same page. So I would express your wants and needs around the connection if you want to see something change. New love for the weekend. Oh, thank you, Alan. Thank you, thank you. You're very welcome. For the weekend for new love, you have teamwork is favored. Feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. You have money coming in, finances are improving, and you're feeling successful around work, school, or business. Life's moving forward and you're ready for it. Disappointment is healing and moving into the past. And you have new beginnings on the horizon. Not bad. Not bad. Is there anybody here I haven't answered for yet? Rihanna, Captain RG emotions for me this week. May find you to be a strong, confident person, somebody who is down to earth, a sincere friend. Not bad. Not bad. Mel, for the weekend. You've got the world at your feet. You may be planning travel. You may be working on a new creative project or creative hobby. You have a wish that comes true. Negativity moves into the past, possibly a new job or business opportunity, and life may change for you for the better quickly. Could be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. Adonis V is still a bit quiet. Anything to know? Oh, okay, Adonis. I'll be around. Things look okay. Like being guided by the divine, there could be a little bit of, I don't know if this happens to V, but like kind of getting wrapped up in things and losing track of time. Like, you ever have that happen where like you just start doing something and you just lose track of all time? Like you turn around and it's like 4 o'clock in the afternoon and you're like, where the hell did all the time go? Maybe also taking time for themselves, figure out what it is that they want and need, or even spending time just alone, hanging out, whatever. I don't think it's anything to be concerned about. I think with the Eight of Rods, communication is going to come in quickly and you'll hear something. And all of a sudden things should change for the better quickly. I wouldn't worry about it right now. Sunrise, how does S feel after the argument? Anxious, upset, nervous, hurt. Yeah, this person is not thrilled right now. Alrighty, then I will wrap things up. That's it, right? I got to everyone. And I'll come back on this afternoon, most likely. I'll try to come on around 2-ish. We'll see how it goes. Oh, there's Dominique. Hold on. Dominique, Anik Yo's feelings and read about love card and letter I wrote, handwriting in gold envelope. Did you already send this? This is a letter that they already read. They already got. Okay, the situation here looks out of balance and like there's indecision around it. So if you've already sent this, the other person may be feeling undecided and like the relationship's out of balance. If you haven't sent it, I would consider whether or not you want to do this, and not, I would rather see you speak to the person in person or on the telephone, because there's too much indecision and out of balance that the letter may go and there may not be a response because they may not know how to reply to it. Oh, if he already got it, he's not answering it because he doesn't know what to say. Situation looks like it's out of balance, and that may make you feel as if you've been treated unfairly. He doesn't know how to feel about it, or he's unsure. He's undecided. My suggestion to anybody ever, my mother used to say, don't put anything in writing. But I don't believe that necessarily. But my suggestion to anybody would always be to talk to a person when it's important in person, if you can't on the phone. Because if you do it through text message, if you do it through writing a letter, it just leaves you open to not getting a response. When somebody is standing in front of you, they have to say something and not leave you hanging. But that's just my opinion. Emma, do you see A having interest towards me? Like romantic interest? I mean, as of right now, this looks like a work relationship or a platonic friendship. I don't really see romance here. But let's see what happens. Let's see if that, I mean, doesn't mean it can't happen in the future. It just looks like it's work related right now. Okay, if somebody is rejecting your call or they don't want to speak to you, I mean, I hate to say it, but you kind of have to respect their wishes. Like, if you call 500 times, they're not going to answer it on the 501st one. You know what I mean? If they're setting a boundary, you kind of have to respect where they're at. Because nothing that you say is going to change. You know, whatever happened, happened. And sometimes you just need to give the situation time. I know it doesn't even matter what happened. If this person is deciding that they don't want to speak about it right now, you just kind of really can't do anything about that. Okay, then I will wrap it up and I will see you guys later. Maybe around 2-ish, 2:30-ish, something like that. Because what time am I coming on tomorrow? What time did I just come on now? It was 9:30, 9:45. Tomorrow we have ice skating like all day, so I'll come on this afternoon because I'll be home. Thank you all very much for being here. Have a nice afternoon.